Hello everybody, and welcome to yet another devlog. We're getting closer and closer to this level getting finished, and then I will put it up on itch.io as my first demo. So, let me show you these chests first. I showed you this guy last time, and over the shorts. Now he's properly following me, and he's blinking. That's all good. That one isn't animated yet, but it still works. And this one doesn't animate at all, it just, sits there. So this one will give you 3 tiers, this one gives you 5 tiers, and this one gives you 1 tier. See, you just run up and smack it. And this one, out of the radius, move back in, bam, smack it, gives you 5. And this one, you don't even have to worry about losing the tier, because it will come right to you. Another exciting thing I've added is a skin. So those Wampa fruit that I've been putting around the level that you will collect and get your first skin behind the waterfall in the beginning is a crystallized skin. Now it is a reference to Crash Bandicoot, but it isn't. I never planned on having him orange fur and shorts and like looking like Crash. He was always supposed to look like he has got the power of the crystal and been engulfed in the crystal's power. Kind of like in Ben 10, there's that girl that has those purple golem creatures, the witch girl. That's what I was thinking about when I made this. So he has an emissive attached to him, so when he's in the shade, he gets a nice glow. It's on the tips, it's a little bit in the cracks. It's definitely in his eyes, but then when you go into the sun, get some light on him, it's not so overpowering that you can't see the details of the crystals. And you get a nice detail on his skin, which is rocky. So yeah, this is the first skin you'll get in the game. There is this new trap, which is an acorn that falls and explodes. When you're the explosion radius is greater when it hits the ground, and if you just jump up and hit it in the air, it's a lot less. You actually have to hit the acorn. Now it does just appear at a certain distance above, so depending on where I put it, you might notice that just appearing, you might not. But I just don't see how else I would make that appear and disappear without just having it come from above. Now you do get this shadow on the ground, so that way you can see where it comes from. Now I'll just run you through the tree village a little bit. Right here I put the acorns exploding on the 2 platforms that don't fall. That way you still have to, get through pretty quick. And then I put the acorns all around these trees, on these balconies. So you can duck and cover, but it just gives you a little bit of a challenge. So when I designed this, the first time, you just go up this tree and then you're just right at the great tree. I didn't think that was very good idea. I wanted more of a personality in this tree village, so I decided to expand it a little bit and give it more life. I will be adding, characters running around as well as enemies. I'll be putting a lot of furniture and decorations around, so it's definitely going to look more filled out. But I designed it so that you still pop out of the tree up there, so I had to put something up here. So I decided that you can run up here and grab a Wampa fruit. And then the idea is that you can come down here, come over here, and then you'll come over here for your last Wampa fruit. And then from here you can just slide, because you can slide, jump all over this, to all these ledges that I've just been sprint jumping to. Then you're back down here, and then you can just run back there, grab the skin, and then continue on your way. I thought it was a pretty good way to backtrack without making feel exactly like backtracking, because you're moving forward, but you're also moving backwards. Now, I'm gonna put something in these, rooms. There's just a one-story room over here, but this kind of felt like a neighborhood when I put this in. This one's a two-story, so same as the squirrel's house. It just doesn't have the extra stuff up there. So, and what do neighborhoods have? They have playgrounds. So I thought it'd be kind of fun and kind of random, and it kind of goes along with the dreams to add in a playground and have just a bunch of little children marshmallows running around here. So there'd be like a sandbox here. You can walk up the stairs. I don't know. When I was a kid, I had like a pirate ship wheel thing, so I might put that in there. And I kind of want to make it interactable, so when you click, let's say F or triangle on the controller, you will then start swinging on the swings or slide down the slides when you touch the slide. And in here, you can crawl up in here, crawl in here, and then I'll have this be like a trampoline, maybe. So, I mean, you can jump out of it without it being springy, but I think it'd be fun to be springy. And same way up here, you can crawl it through here and get back into the trampoline through here. And it's really, this doesn't serve too much of a purpose except bring the village of the Tree Village to life a bit. And, show you that there are characters, there is a life within this sector, rather than just go up that tree, jump back down, go into the big great tree. So I just thought it would be nice. Plus, you can kill all the kids in here if you really want, if you got that sick of a mind. A lot of video games don't allow you to kill the children, but in this one, I will. For you guys, I will. So in here, this is going to be a battle royale. Or maybe it'll be like a mini boss fight. Haven't decided exactly, but I do want you fighting because the main purpose of this, the main hook of this game is that you kill cute, cuddly, fluffy things. The idea when I had this game was you're a monster and all these teddy bears are coming to hug you and be like, oh, I love you so much, and you're just like disgusted by the love and you just start wailing on all of them. Now with that, I do want to add a left, with his attack, I want a 3 attack one where it goes left, right, and then maybe the tail thwap, or maybe he'll do a bite instead. But yeah, if it is a mini boss fight, then it's just beat the boss, go up there. He'll probably just be summoning guys or throwing something at you. Maybe you gotta jump up here and hit some buttons, and then something will fall on his head. Do that 3 times. It's not going to be like a really complicated boss fight. If it was going to be a boss fight, it's just going to be very simple, very easy to beat. But if it's going to be a battle royale fight, then I want these placeholders, these Acorn House placeholders. I want the characters coming from these homes, and have various different types of characters coming from these homes, enemies. And then if you wanted to backtrack through here, it'd be really simple. It's either kill all the, however many enemies I want you to kill, because I'll add a door here so you can't go forward till you beat everything. Or, kill however many enemies I want you to kill, or ground pound on these houses, destroying the spawners, and then that will also open up the door for you to continue. So that's the idea there. Now here, so one thing to note is a lot of this bark kind of blends in with each other, and I definitely need to fix that so it just doesn't blend in with itself. Like, it's nice to have this top to, this wood texture to break it up, but like when you get to here, it's kind of hard to see the platforms right in front of you. So here you are supposed to be slide jumping. Here and then here. Oh. It is quite hard. It is quite the gauntlet. But that's the fun thing about this, is a big, big fight and then a hard platform section. Ooh. Oh no. And this is definitely a part in a platforming game where you get so frustrated with it, you're trying to go faster and faster and faster, which only makes you, worse and worse and worse at it. So, anyways, that's the idea, is to have a big fight, to have a nice gauntlet, and then it's a great opening to the Great Tree, and then you hop inside the Great Tree's mouth, which is just a broken off branch. And then you have these nice acorn rollers, which I think is pretty cool. Right now they don't do anything, they just stop you in your tracks. But I think it gives you enough time to get out of the way, and I might increase the time a bit just so I can have a nice squish animation and make it really cool. And then you end up here, which I showed you in the last video. So after all that hardship and annoyances, you get to this fun area where you're just playing mini games, and you're not really trying to platform your way through anything. You get a fun race. Where I'll probably give you a power up, speed up power. You'll have a fun, batting cage thing. You'll have a fun hit the mole, whatever that's called. And yeah, and just a target practice shooter, just stuff that it's kind of like a good break away from the platforming. And then you move on to the next section of the level. So I already showed you all this last time, so I don't need to show you it again. But that is the idea. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.